friends, my name is Khaleeq Ahmad, and today I am going to talk to you about a poem My Mother at 66 by Kamala Das. There are three main objectives of making this video. Before this, let me tell you, the same video has been made twice. Once, this one is for English medium students, for those who want to study it in English medium, and the second one is Hindi, Urdu, Punjabi medium students mixed, and the description is given below in the comments box. So first, let me tell you about the three main objectives with which this video has been presented to you. Objective number one, for those who want to read and enjoy the poem by Kamala Das, My Mother at 66. They can read it, enjoy, and get the feel of this poem. Secondly, this video is useful for those teachers also who want to teach this poem for the first time or who want to refresh their teaching of this poem before going to the classroom. They can have a quick look at this video. And the third one, especially for those students who are preparing for CBSE class 12. This poem is useful, and this is the textbook for class 12 English. So before we begin, let us talk about some of the words which will help you in understanding the poem. The first word I would like to tell you is Kochi. The list is here. Cochin or Kochi is a city in South India in the state of Kerala. The poetess Kamala Das visited her mother there because her mother lived there. Next one is doze. Doze means to have a short sleep, just to have a nap for some time. And then ashen. Ashen means pale, and this pale word has been repeated in the poem thrice. I'll tell you. One more thing, there are certain words which have their certain meanings in our day-to-day life, but in poem they may have some different meanings as well. So there is connotation and annotation both. So I'll tell you accordingly. Corpse, C-O-R-P-S-E. Corpse means dead body, especially of a human being. And then we have corpse, means police. So these are two different words. And then we have sprinting. Sprint is a very fast and short race. Sprinting means here very fast moving. And then merry children. Merry means happy, very happy. And then spilling out. Again, spilling means throwing some liquid or falling the liquid to causing liquid to fall down. But here spilling out means coming out. Airport security check. Those who have visited an airport, they know that before you enter the airport there is a security check. They check all the passengers who are going in. Similarly, in the metro stations and bus stations, railway platforms, there is always a security check. Yard. A yard comprises of 3 feet. This is 1 foot. So 3 feet is equal to 1 yard. It is about 91 centimeters. So it is just short of a meter. So yard is a measurement instrument. And then we have wan. Wan again is pale. Pale due to illness, particularly face. Late winter's moon. Again this may be pale, because here late winter may have again two meanings. It might have two different meanings. Late winter means the later time of winter, which is again not very good, sad and foggy, misty. the car back home because she is driving, and it is very much possible that mother does not know driving. So there is another person sitting behind, maybe her brother or her father. And when she looked at her mother, she was dozing. Her mother was dozing, having a small nap in between. Her mouth open. So as we see, sometimes some people, especially old people, they open their mouth when they sleep. So she was sleeping with her mouth wide open, her face ashen, pale, very weak, like that of a dead body. And then the poetess realized with pain that she was very old, was as old as she looked. She looked of her age, 66 years old, was very old for her. Maybe she was quite weak in her body. But soon, because it is believed that we should not think of the person's death, particularly those who are very close to us. So she put that negative thought away and started looking out of the window of the car. And when she looked at the window, what did she saw? The trees were running behind very fast. As when we look out from a running train or a running car, we see when we are moving ahead, the trees are moving backwards. So again, this is a contrast. She is looking for her mother. She's worried about her mother's death, her old age, and then she is looking at the contrast outside, fast moving. Life is also fast moving. Her mother is slow now at the fag end of her life. And then the merry children. Again, children are merry, happy. Again the contrast. And then spilling out of the new words which are not familiar, and then try to figure out the meaning. Try to figure out what the poet is saying. Always remember, in a poem, you may have different connotations, different meanings, different interpretations. If I am telling you something about this poem, some other teacher may tell you some other thing about this poem. Both are right, both are correct, because there can be many interpretations of the same poem, many explanations of the same poem. There is nothing right or wrong like science. In science we have, in physics and chemistry we have right and wrong things. Here in literature there is nothing right or wrong. This is just matter of explanation and how you justify your answer. So some of the very important questions from the point of view of CBSE board, I wish to tell you. All are here, and I already explained them while I was explaining you the poem. What is the old pain of the poetess and why? Old pain of separation. And why? Because nobody wants to be separated from their mother. And why are the young trees described as sprinting and the merry children spilling out of homes? Again, contrast between old age and young age. And the trees are sprinting because the car is moving, and the trees seem to be sprinting back. And why the mother has been compared to the late winter's moon? Again, I have already told you why she is compared, because she is in the old age. The moon in the late winter or the moon late at night seems to be very dim, unclear, foggy, misty. Her face